going to say two words to kick us off, and they're two words I already know you know and love, but I would love to hear from your own heart what they mean to you. And here they are. Heaven rules. What do those words mean to you?
I love those two words, and they mean everything to me. It has come
Mm,
to be in my life over the last several years just such a source of courage, of comfort, of peace, calming and quieting my heart in some kind of really difficult moments. And, it's not like I didn't always know and love those words. I grew up in a home grounded in the scripture and always knowing that God is king, heaven rules, Jesus is Lord. And so that's something that has been at the core of in every fiber of my being for as long as I can remember. But as you get older and you go through life circumstances and you grow up and you see the world in all of its craziness. And as I've soaked in the scripture mostly over these last several years, I've just been struck with this being a theme from Genesis to Revelation. In the beginning, God, he's in charge. Before there was anything, before there was time, before there was anything created, there was God, and he was on his throne and he was ruling, and he still is on his throne and he still is ruling. And everything in this world that's going on, it makes no sense if you don't know and believe that heaven rules. Now, if you know and believe that heaven rules, it doesn't do away with all mystery. It doesn't mean
right.
you don't have questions or unanswered problems, but it gives you something to cling to, sometimes with just raw, naked faith. And knowing
Mm,
that not only does heaven rule now, but for all of eternity, that
yeah.
we will be experiencing the joy of God's reign and rule over this earth. So this
Mm,
has become something that I live by. It's just a grid. It's a filter of something through which I look at everything else. It's a worldview. It's a lens for all of
mm.
life to know that heaven, meaning God, rules over everything.
Yeah, and it's also a bottom line. I mean, either heaven rules or heaven doesn't. And that's the bottom line. If heaven rules, that changes things.